You manage an Azure Key Vault, KV1, which uses role-based access control for data plane authorization. Several Azure App Service web apps require access to retrieve a database connection string stored as a secret within this vault. Your goal is to configure this access while maintaining the fewest number of identities possible and following the principle of least privilege.
To complete this, you must choose the appropriate workload identity type and the correct data plane role for the applications. The options available are Service Principal Object, System Assigned Managed Identity, User Assigned Managed Identity, Key Vault Administrator, Key Vault Reader, and Key Vault Secrets User. Consider how each identity type scales and which role grants only the necessary permission for reading secrets.
In my view, the correct configuration involves using a user-assigned managed identity for the workload identity type and the Key Vault Secrets user role for the data plane authorization. Using a user-assigned managed identity is optimal here because it can be shared across multiple web apps. In contrast, a system-assigned managed identity is restricted to a one-to-one relationship with a single resource, which would force you to manage far more identities than necessary. For the data plane role, Key Vault Secrets User is the appropriate choice because it adheres to the principle of least privilege by specifically permitting the retrieval of secret values. The Key Vault Administrator role would grant excessive permissions, while the Key Vault Reader role only allows you to view metadata rather than the actual secret content. Always aim to grant only the specific permissions needed for the task to keep your environment secure.